Alright, welcome back everybody. Now, as always, I stopped in an area that is intended to remind me of something, and I think, yeah, this turbine shortage is what it was. So, let's work on that as our first task. So, what is the thing that's actually causing a shortage? I guess you could say that we're not getting enough electric motors. Yeah, these are not in full production. I think because of iron plate. Oh yeah, I do remember this. Oops. Yeah, this blue belt of iron plate here is not getting it fast enough. There's gaps. Okay. So what's the actual problem here? Let's go to the smelting area. Iron smelting. I think it's over here. There's like two lines of it. It's kind of weird that we have two different towers supplying it, but look at this. This is actually kind of crazy. They're not enough. Like, both of them are dwindling. Let's see how they are prioritized. Kind of amazed. I guess since you have a lot going to gears and to steel. But I mean, basically means we need to add more smelters of iron. It sounds absurd, but I mean, we could do it. You know, we just did 60 furnaces for silicon and titanium, so maybe we do 60 for this guy right here. I do want to move this shield generator. That's, you know, not super hard to move. Did that? Yeah, that works. Okay, so I guess I'll just go ahead and extend it, and then we'll worry about the belts, because the belts, they're going to be kind of funny. And I say funny because they're going to have to use, where's those things? Pile sorters. Actually, one thing I'll do right now before building the smelters is, well, for one, I'll queue up more smelters here. But also, I want to make sure that the tower itself can output 60 iron ore per second. So how do we do that? Well, we need some room to play with. Maybe over here. Can we delete this? Yes. And then we're gonna use these guys. So let's do that. Whoa. Okay. So they're gonna come in. They're gonna have 30 per second each. They're going to merge. Yeah, do it like that. And then come down here, go up a level, and then go down a level. Okay, that should be 60 per second. So now we want to add 30 more of these guys, which is quite a bit. Can't believe we have enough blue bells for this. Okay, so 5 and then a power generator. How's our sorter count? Pretty good, actually. So 5. Substation. 10. Substation. That's 15.
Depleted.
10 again. Iron and Metallo 3 exhausted. Okay. It's expected. 10. Substation, and then 5 more. I feel like I'm getting pretty good at judging how much room we need. Cool. So this is not done yet because the output belt is not going to work on its own. So like this is 25, right where the shield generator is 30 per second, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right after this one. So this is 30 per second on the belt. Everything past here isn't really gonna output. So it's gonna build up and it's not gonna work. However, I think all we have to do is upgrade to pile sorters and it should work. Which I think is a +3 upgrade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. You can see there's some outputs. Oh, that's funny. They even stack up to 4. Okay, awesome. These items used to not exist in the game, by the way. And you would have to
Mineral depleted.
like use the piler things. This belt can shorten. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now we're just dumping iron plate through here. Okay. I mean, that's more.
Flight mode.
Very cool. Okay, let's go check on these turbines. And then I want to think about what we want to do next. I mean, there's so many things to do. We could go explore and get rare minerals. We could... Oh my god, look at this. That went up real fast. Oh, I know. Well... I feel like there was another shortage. Oh, let me show y'all the methane... Sorry, not methane. Graphene production. Because I did enhance it a little bit. I think I did that after the end of last episode. Because I noticed that we need a lot of graphene. See, look, it's still not even enough. So what I did is I essentially doubled the fire ice processing process. So we now have 24 chemical plants. Oh, 24 chemical plants doing that. That's interesting. It's actually hydrogen is the problem right now. Huh. Why is that the case? Let's go see that. Well, I mean, it's prioritizing that, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, there's a backup. Why is there a backup?
Mineral depleted.
I think, honestly, maybe just keeping this green, or honestly blue even. We might have run into this issue before. Where, like, if it pauses, just give a little bit of backup on this blue belt, and that'll help it stay prioritized more. See, like this, yeah, see? I think that works.
Flight mode.
So now if we go back to here, we should eventually see these full ones start to work again. Oh, there's a bunch of them that need to empty. Yeah, there's some that are still at like 14. They're only outputting 1 every 2 seconds, so you should see this number go down. 13, 12, 11, kind of slowly. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's 1 every 2 seconds. And the outsider is 0.75 a second. So it's a little bit... It's doing it. It's just slow. So I guess I'll leave it without before I add more to it. But these each chemical plant outputs 2 graphene per second. So all of these is 24 graphene per second right now. The next step I would do is to go up to 30. We could do it. It's kind of getting cluttered. I could even like destroy these things. I'm for some reason not very happy with these. They don't seem to be paying off. Huh. Anyway, I'll leave that where it's at. Okay, so what else is there? We actually have the technology now for the Dyson sphere launching silo. The production of solar sails is actually kind of slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing 4 a second. We're doing, yeah, 4 a second right now. So maybe we could add a couple more of those. Okay. Couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was what, 6? I guess 2 more. We can put a substation at the end. Let's check on all the belts. Speed 1, 2. That's 6 per second. Yeah, the inputs should be fine.
Replication complete.
Okay, so that's more solar sails. Let's start making these launch silos.
Flight mode.
So let's go to where, okay, so over here we're launching solar sails, and we're bringing them in with a tower. So I think we can do the same thing with the other items. And it's a different unit that launches them. We could also mine the stone. Maybe we can do both.
Mineral depleted.
Also, it could be finally time to make a mall. Personal logistics supplier mall.
Replication complete.
Okay. So let me just build a couple of these, because I haven't built any yet. Ah, we can't build them. We need graviton lens and quantum chips.
Flight mode.
Well, here's the graviton lenses, which we're actually not putting in a box currently. But we should be. Specifically for situations like this. Okay, we got 100 of them. And then,
Flight mode.
how many per... So we can make 5. Let's plan on making 5. And then we're looking for quantum chips.
Replication complete.
Not quite here. These are the things that we launch. Dyson sphere component. Okay, quantum chips. Can we get a box, please? There we go. We said 5, so we need 50. Boom. 1.
Flight mode.
Takes a lot of alloy per thing. Which we just passed, so we could get some by hand. Oh, didn't we? Here it is.
Replication complete.
Hello, guys. Oh, I probably passed them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. It's making some sub-components, but that's okay. I think we have the time.
Flight mode.
Alright. How big are these things? Pretty big. How much room do we have? Can we just go to the right? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go, or go to the left, like, let's see. Yeah. I don't know if I like them being this close together.
You've built a vertical silo. It automatically launches small carrier rockets loaded with the Dyson sphere components to build the nodes and the frames. Before that, you need to access the Dyson sphere panel.
Ah, yes.
Its nodes and frames. Each rocket provides one structure point. You can check the structure points required for the Dyson sphere in the vertical silo panel.
Collide with other object. What? Okay, I think that's correct. So I forget if these go in or if you need a... I think you need a belt. And a sorter. And I'm going to do splitters at each intersection. This could be a good,
Replication complete.
maybe a good candidate for a blueprint. Okay, let's get the Dyson sphere components. Demand. Increase the power of the tower. Make sure we
Insufficient
get this
materials.
powered appropriately. We should have a 5th one now, too. Okay, we're gonna need more foundation. Okay. And you know, I'm actually gonna build another merger here, which seems strange. It's not gonna be used, but just so we can like kind of set this up as a
Mineral
blueprint.
Depleted. Replication.
Okay, hold on, that's not ready. The sorters are not in place. Okay, now let's try that again. Maybe we do the substations as well. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. If we're gonna do substations, I think this one should move here. Okay, that looks about right. Save. Let's show the launcher building. And... let's say that. Wait, what? On layout, 1 to 2. Huh. Oh, weird. Okay, let's just do this. We want that. Okay, that's fine. Save. Let's actually call it something. Path. Launcher times 5. Can I remove that? There we go. Boom.
Mineral
Save changes.
depleted.
Oh. There we go. Launcher times 5. There it is. Cool. Okay, so it should work. But the reason it's not working yet is because we don't actually have... We haven't told it what Dyson sphere to build. So this is it's kind of the fun part where you get to be creative. So, and I won't spend too long on this, but let's open up the Dyson sphere design layout. So everything we've done is so far is the Dyson swarm, which has just been orbits. Now we're going to do Dyson shell. So look at this guy. What you're seeing here is the maximum potential of the Dyson sphere, and you can edit everything. Like, this layer has already been outlined, but you can add a new layer, and it can be bigger than the old one, smaller. So you can have it be like, you know, within the... that's interesting. Yeah, like within the Dyson swarm. Ooh, what if we did that? Like a 90 degrees, but of a shell. That's kind of cool, right? What does this do? Oh, it rotates it. Huh. I think that's perfect. Create. This is layer 2. Now, can we show... Unclick these so we can remove the Dyson swarm from our visual field. Now, I think when we make this, you use these buttons down here. But, we can actually only build on the equator right now.
Dyson Sphere's stress system level is too low. To build Dyson Sphere at a higher latitude, upgrade Dyson Sphere's stress system technology.
So it comes with upgrades, but for now, we'll just build it like this. Wonder how many nodes. Okay, yeah, so we could do like every other. Like this. Now, it's not going to look like much right now because it's essentially just making an orbit or a big ring around the star. But you can think of it as just like a big ring of solar panels. And it makes our Dyson Sphere generation higher. Oh, we need to connect those two. What I'm not sure of is the difference between this geodesic and graticule. But it seems cool to me so far. We do anything else? I guess we can't really do anything else. Yeah. We'll just let that work. Now it should be launching. So let's see if we can see any launches. Lack of rocket. Oh shoot. We're doing the wrong thing, aren't we? Oh. Okay. This is the thing we launch, not the Dyson Sphere components. Oops. Sorry. Let's storage and reverse the path. Well, that was silly. Okay. So we got to make the actual rockets. They do use the fusion fuel.
Flight mode.
So that's going to be another use for those. Looks like we have plenty, but they're currently not going into a tower anywhere. So do we want them to? Or not? You need the fusion, the quantum chips. I mean, yeah, we definitely want them to go into a tower. I think I'll just do some kind of merger like this. And then we can still pull it out. But keep the bottom prioritized. Okay.
Mineral.
Then we'll just
depleted.
store them in here. For now. There they are. Okay. So now I want to do a separate area to build these rockets. It doesn't have to be in the same area. It could be here. I like it here actually. Okay, so let's do tower. Let's think about how many we want to make a second. It's actually 2 quantum chips per one. So,
Replication complete.
I mean, I don't think we should try to do more than,
Research complete.
I don't know. If we made 3 assemblies, that's 1 every 2 seconds. And that's already like too much, right? Because that's like all of our quantum chips. Really? How many quantum chips are we making? We're only making 1 a second, right? It seems so slow, but they're so hard to make. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're making 1 a second. If it's even making the whole time. Okay. I wish I could remember what else they were used on. Aren't they used for something? Maybe we can click on them. Alright, well, half a second then.
Mineral depleted.
1 every 2 seconds is what we want. Okay, let's get the drones in there, turn up the power. Okay. So this is going to use all 4 slots. We're going to supply ourselves with these tower rocket thingies. They require fuel. They require the Dyson sphere components. And they require quantum chips. And we don't need very many of these at all. So, first one takes 2 quantum chips every 6 seconds. So if we have 2 of these, they take 4 quantum chips every 4 seconds. 4 quantum chips every 4 seconds. No, 4 quantum chips every 6 seconds. So it's slightly over 1 every 2 seconds. But I think we'll have to stay there. And we need the fuel to be one of these closer slots. And the Dyson spheres to be here. Gotcha, yeah. And then we'll do quantum chips here. And the output here. They are definitely not cheap. Okay. We'll just, you know, keep an eye on it. We can always boost quantum chips eventually to being like 2 per second, but right now they're only 1 per second, so pretty limited. Okay, let's go back to the launcher area. Ah, yes, feels good to finish off some of these foundation paving efforts. Alright. Here they are. Now we gotta fix this by... I think we should do supply. That should help because we have a lot demanded. And then demand the actual rockets. Okay, and then we gotta fix all these belts because we broke them before. I don't know how often these things launch, so maybe even having 5 is more than we can handle at this point. Oh, it says 6 cargo a sec. Wait, what? That can't be right. Really? 6 cargo per second. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. No! I'm not reversing the belts again. I'm just gonna switch this. Cut that off for now. I don't know if this is going to be easier or harder, but I'm going to do it this way this time. There might be some polluting of the belts accidentally.
Mineral depleted.
Alright, now let's see if it launches. Oh, I'm an idiot. I think that was the belt that said 6 cargo a second. Yeah, here we go. 5 per minute is what it says. So 5 of them is 25 per minute, which is a little more than 1 per second. Alright. That's plenty. We're only making 2 every 6 seconds, so... We've launched our first rocket. Okay, so this is cool. You can actually watch them. Something I remember enjoying. Let's see. Click on the star and go to view. You can see these little rockets coming toward them. And they go into these nodes. And they slowly build the sphere. It's gonna happen very slowly. So at first they'll just be lines connecting these nodes, but eventually it'll become a whole shell. We'll do this inner shell, and then we'll maybe do a bigger shell outside of it. All right, so that's another good checkpoint in our achievements. I think what I want to do next is explore another planet and maybe get let me go ahead and remove that.
Flight mode.
Get like a rare mineral hooked up. Maybe I'm thinking organic crystal, possibly. Hold on a second. Let me check this. A little bit low on deuterium. Why is that low? Oh, I think. I'm glad I stopped. We need to upgrade this to blue, I think. Yeah. I'm thinking organic crystal, or and or kimberlite ore, or really a bunch of things. We could see what we need. But I want to build some stuff. We need to build some stuff to prepare. I want to build a couple of these. Probably more than just 2. Oh my god. Technology. We're not upgrading. Okay. What is this? This is just a 2x chemical plant. Oh, you know, that would help for
Replication complete.
the graphene issue. These are better missile shells. The destroyer. Okay, that's all good. Replicator speed. I don't feel like we need that as much, but... Oh, here we go. This is the latitude system upgrade. I want to do the chemical plant first, and then we'll go here. It also gives us a break from the green science, which might help the quantum stuff kind of back up better. Alright, I want to go to my junk drawer. Throw some stuff in there. Okay. And we're just gonna go to the same star system that we've already been to
Replication complete.
for now. So I think there's enough to explore there. Okay, let me just build a couple random nice to haves. Miners? How many miners do we have? 9. We build a few more. Oh yeah, so drones, logistics vessels. It's pretty good actually. We have 20 of those already.
Flight mode.
let's map out where we want to go. Alright, so let's zoom all the way out, orient our north. Oh. Al-Shalami. Okay, let's view it. We got Al-Shalami 1, getting sulfuric acid. 2 is nothing special. 3 has organic crystal, so that's a good location. 4 has fractal silicon. And then 5 has kimberlite ore and grating crystal. Let's plan on doing 2. Or like 2 planets. So we'll do Al-Shalami 3 and Al-Shalami 4. So that means we need at least 2 interstellar transporting towers. At least 20 of those, at least 200 of these, that's good.
Flight mode.
At least 4 of those. I kind of want some more though. Uh-huh. Come on, where's all my drones? They're slow. Okay, there's 6 energy diffusers. Another, oh, that's Metalla 4, iron exhausted. Look at our minerals here on Metalla 1. Iron is and copper are like 12,000. Sorry, 10,000 each. But if you go to Metalla 4, still a good amount of, well, really everything. Iron is going to be used up pretty quick, though. For iron and copper, we can always go to Metalla 1 and beef it up a little. Just going to be a good next step. I really want to over-make these belts. What about sorters? We got a lot of those. Let's make some of these power stations. I think this kind of old system of personal logistics is it's getting a little bit outdated. So maybe in the next episode we'll just focus on personal logistics and a mall and change these things to more useful things. Oh man, we need a little more warpers in there. Alright. I think we're getting there. There's a foundation that we need and iron. I think now just foundation. So let's fill up on foundation and then go. Okay, we're good to go. I forgot to mark the indicator, so let me do that. Oh my god, look at all these rockets. Look at all these ships. That's insane. Uh-oh. What the? There's a relay station going to Metalla 4. Look at this. Fill ratio, defense coverage 68%. Now if I look at Metalla 1, 77. I might want to wait and see what happens here. It's arriving in 10 seconds.
Replication complete.
Okay, let's just see what happens to that, because if If it's gonna actually attack and we need to do something, then I'll do that on the way.
Mineral depleted.
What happened? Treating. Oh, cool. So it must get there and then see the shield and then fly away. Which is great. That's what we wanted to do. Okay. Let's go on our interstellar quest of the day to Al-Shamali and get these rare minerals. Let's try go to 3 first. This is a Pararia planet. Dense flora, 95%, consisting of herbaceous plants. Cool.
Mineral depleted. Cruise mode.
Whoa. 2.4 light years away. All right. Whoops. Here we go.
Warp engine activated. Replication complete.
Took some screenshots there in our wormhole. Okay, where's the planet? It's down here, actually. Let me just go ahead and stop. Oh, there it is. Where's the star? Oh, here we go. Huh. It must be at some weird orbital angle or something. Oh my gosh, my fuel. I should not have been accelerating just then. I think we'll be okay, though.
Cruise ended.
All right. Here we are. Look at this place. This is not quite like home, is it? No, it isn't. All right. Well, here's the organic crystals. There's, oh yeah, that's all of it. On the whole planet. We just happen to land where they are. So I guess this is a good place to settle. I think just one exchanger is going to be plenty. Since this should be a pretty minimal operation. But I do want to bring in warpers. Remote demand, yeah. 600 each. And then bring in charged accumulators. And send back the dead ones. It's gonna be discharge. Goes in and out. Oh man, no, not like that. What do we need to actually start this thing? Does it need power? I wonder what the problem is. I thought this would just start sending stuff. What about... Does that help? No. Also, I don't want this to be that many. Let's do 1,000 of those. I don't know, maybe we don't want very many of any of this. Okay. Well, let me set this up and then we'll check on it and see if it's working. Now, what I really want is all of these to be covered. Kind of hard. Easier said than done. It's like I can't quite get those two there in the middle. Ooh, close. I bet if we go in like this. Yeah. Alright, they're all getting touched. Okay, it's bringing in warpers. That's a good sign. So something's happening. Gotta pave it so that nature knows that we're taking over. At least just a little bit.
Research complete.
Ooh, this is different music than I've heard. Cool. Probably unique to this planet. Alright. I'm just gonna finish hooking this up and then check on the tower. Okay, cool. So if we ever get power, that will turn on. I guess we could just leave it. You know, it could be one of those things where we don't have enough of these yet. These full accumulators. I also could make a fusion plant and drop in a fuel rod. I don't like to do that, but maybe this once I'll do it since we don't have the batteries yet. Alright, we immediately get the organic crystal achievement. Awesome. Oh, and we need another substation too. Because the interstellar tower is charging, it will be low power for a little bit, but that won't stay that way for long. Okay, I'll leave it like that. Alright, let's do another one and then go back home. We mentioned, ooh, I was gonna say Al Shamali 4, but it looks like it might have some alien activity on it. That has fractal silicon. What's number 5? It has some alien activity, but it has grating crystal and kimberlite ore actually. What are those things? And oh, grating crystal can help with Casimir crystal. That will help. Oh, that'll help a lot actually. Was it kimberlite ore? It's kimberlite. Does that make diamonds? Yeah. Okay. Those are both good. Oh, I gotta... Man, good thing I didn't leave, because I didn't even set up the organic crystal. Okay. Yeah, let's try number 5. We can just destroy their relay tower if they have it there.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
No problem, we just destroy the aliens. It works every time. Come on, game. Okay. Hope you all enjoyed that little musical break.
Cruise ended.
Alright, here we are. Kimberlite ore, grading crystal. There's some grading crystal over here by the North Pole. That is all of it on the entire planet, so that's probably going to be where we set up. Where's the kimberlite, though? It's all over here. Actually, I'd rather set up by the kimberlite. There's a lot of open space there. But I will need a regular tower here. Okay, this is not it yet. Where are we? There it is.
Replication complete.
Because this is like... Yeah, the whole area is open. Okay, we got drones, we got these guys, some warpers. Let's demand some warpering. Remote, wait, yeah, remote demand. Kimberlite ore, remote supply, local demand, and then also, what was the other one? Is it fractal? No, it's grating crystal. Local demand, remote supply. So that actually is going to locally demand. Now for this guy, I think we want at least 2 discharger thingies because we're going to have a second tower. Oh, wait. And then we need accumulators and dead accumulators. Oh yeah, with those we can go lower, like 1,000. Or let's do 1,200 since that's 2 vessels. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Charged. And discharge. Now likely we're going to have the same problem we had before where they don't have any power.
Insufficient materials.
But that is what it is. Alright, let's set up some miners. I think that's all of them. Oh no, there's a center one that's not getting taken. Well, that. Okay, we need one more. Cool. I think I'll just use blue belts. It makes it kind of faster to work with. So this is kind of meticulous, right? Like having to build these miners and build the belts that bring into the towers. This is why the technology of the better miner is such a big upgrade, which we should have like pretty soon. So we're not going to have enough of these drones. I think I'll do half in here and half in the other one. The other one meaning the grading crystals. Oh yeah, let's go kill him real quick. So brace for the louder noise. Man, this guy's kind of tough, actually. Maybe not. Oh yeah, can we build a power plant? Hopefully. Alright, nice. And then I'm going to build power poles to the interstellar building.
Mineral depleted.
Mineral depleted, metallic titanium. Okay. Oh, we got a vessel. Nice. There we go, kimberlite ore. Getting a lot of milestones today. Okay, that's just the warpers coming in, so unfortunately.
Replication complete.
Right, so where is the kimberlite? Or the grading crystal? It's almost halfway across the world.
Flight mode.
Hoping we run straight into it. Oh yeah, how are we going to do the power generation? It's kind of annoying. I guess we could try to run just a big power line. I think I want to get the better miner before I do any more planets. Now the other kind of in-game sort of thing that we could start doing is using different planets for production lines.
Replication complete.
I mean, we're somewhat doing that because titanium and silicon are being smelted on metallic, but we can start doing it even more so. Okay, so here's this thing. How do we get over there? We just start. We just have to build the power plants or power lines, but let's do this first. Grading crystal supply. Yeah, that's it. Grading crystal supply. Okay.
Flight mode.
Okay. Not too bad. There we go. Grading crystal. Yet another exploratory achievement. So there's 3 types of rare minerals, 3 other types that we haven't gotten yet. Fractal silicon, stalagmite crystal, and unipolar magnet. And from what I remember, that magnet, unipolar magnet, is pretty difficult to get. I think it's like kind of at the extreme reaches of the solar system. Okay, I think I'm gonna just go back home. I might stop by the other planets to see if it's getting any accumulators. But I'm kind of doubting that it is. Oh. Let me put this in. That's pretty important. Okay. So we want Al Shalami 3. Or no, maybe 4. 4 is the one we skipped over. Yeah, this is the one we want.
Flight
Our
mode.
fuel looks okay.
Cruise mode.
So hopefully we're good on the fuel.
Cruise ended.
Okay. Sorry about that loud landing. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that musical break. Well, it looks like we're out of luck still. Unfortunately. I mean, this planet is actually fine because it's got the fusion power plant, but we're gonna need those accumulators. We're gonna need them, and we're gonna want them. Let's go back to Metalla. And see what things are looking like there. Uh-oh. Did I just cancel? Maybe I can do it without an indicator. That's pretty difficult, actually. I don't even know where it is. Okay, so let me try that again. And I'll turn up the music for the travel, for the trip. indicator. There we go. Okay.
Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated. Cruise ended.
Okay. Yeah, I realized that like the music is just sort of low. Like the game volume is low, but then the music is low within the game volume mix, so it doesn't quite work as I intended it to for you to get a good sound of the music, especially when you're warp traveling because you just hear the warper. But we tried. Maybe I'll fix that in the future. Okay. Ah, here's a minor opportunity. Nice. What did we gather? You remember? Kimberlite ore.
Flight mode.
Actually, okay, let me check on the batteries, and then I'll go check on the interstellar shipment of these rare minerals. So yeah, I mean, it's just kind of slow going, I guess. We're just still charging all these. Now, do we have the power to charge them? Yeah, I think so. Should we add more of these? It seems crazy, but... I don't want to add too many more. Maybe just 2 more. I don't think I'll have to add any more assemblers because not all of them were working anyway. Let's check on the Dyson sphere. Okay, it's still meeting all the requested power. The ring is getting there. It's got quite a bit more to build still. And our technology should be finishing reasonably quick, which is a big boost. We'll be able to add more shell at that point.
Flight mode.
Okay, so let me go to the interstellar towers and see if we can get these things shipped in. Alright, so check this out. This is the accumulators. We're collecting them and then shipping them away. It is correct. Makes sense to do.
Mineral depleted.
I don't want to do 1,000 here, though. Makes sense to do a big amount here. 7, 84, 8, 96. Maybe 96 is the right number. Yeah. Okay, so organic crystal was one of them. Remote demand, local supply, 9600. What was another one? Kimberlite ore. Let's do remote demand, 9600. And I think grading crystal was the other one, so local supply, remote demand. There we go, look at that. Some of them might already be incorporated, like grading crystal already should just start working. Other ones are not really integrated into the factory yet. I think organic crystal comes to mind. So here we go. This is the thing making organic crystal. But what if we just did this? Well, let me demand it first. So if we just brought him in here and then just belted him out, all we'd have to do is hook it up there. And then that's already supplementing our factory. Pretty cool. I can't believe it got here so fast. Wow.
Flight mode.
Very cool. Oh yeah, Kimberlite ore. That's also integrated. And there it goes. And we have diamonds, and we have them without having to burn graphite. I just saw that the fusion fuel might be kind of low. Yeah. I mean, I guess we could be getting more hydrogen. What does the hydrogen look like here? Yeah, it's just kind of low. But the fire ice is still probably good. Oh wow, the fire ice is kind of low. Huh. Who knew? And we're full on graphene finally. One thing we could do is we could replace these with the better chemical plants, but it takes some effort to make, so maybe I'll wait for another episode for that. What else did I want to do? I think I'm done. I'll fly over to my other two local planets and just double check how the accumulators are being worked out, because I don't want like 5,000 of them to be sitting on another planet. And I'll keep the recording for that. But is this guy not outputting? Okay, they just can't charge them fast enough. But yeah, watch that if you want to, or go to the next one. But thanks for watching this episode, and don't forget to check out the next one. Alright.